Okay, Pierre and Lynn, we're going to go through some ideas that we talked about earlier about getting the proprioceptors turned on. First of all, thinking about the golf swing. We're going to try and mimic the golf swing with a lot of rotation from above, thinking about the feet on the ground. So the first thing we can talk about is the forefoot. As I talked about earlier, rotating, staying on the forefoot and the midfoot. If there's any forefoot that's locked up, we can rotate both ways. Holding on to something is definitely helpful. So working from the forefoot, and then we can look at the ankle. We can just do that by walking crouch down. That'll work on the dorsiflexion or the motion through the ankle, forwards, backwards. That'll also activate the quads. We can follow that up with rotation as we lunge. Again, we can do that forwards, we can do it backwards, we can do that rotation, maybe not so much in a lunge position, but walking backwards to activate the hip flexors. And as I step back with my left foot, my right arm is going to swing back, and it's there, and it's backwards, and it's there. As I'm doing that, everything across from the left side all the way up to the right side is getting activated. So walking backwards, we can do it slowly. For those that are maybe tighter, or those that don't need as much of the adrenaline, for those that want to pick up the adrenaline, it's quick, quick, quick. And we're activating everything across, again, mimicking the swing. We talked earlier about walking with the toes in. Again, walking with the toes in. We can also walk with the toes out. When we do that, we can add rotation. Always adding rotation from above is nice. So we're adding rotation as the toes are turned in. We're adding rotation from above as the feet are turned out. We can do that with the eyes closed for a few seconds just to get the proprioception kicked in a little more. This is an idea with the club. We're going down into a squatted position. The feet are turned out. When the feet are turned out, it's going to activate your groin muscles or your adductors more. And we're going to rotate. Rotate. Okay, keep the head down and straight. We can rotate underneath the neck. As we're doing that, the knees, the hips, the feet, everything's going to get activated. And as we squat down and rotate like that. The upper body, I'm just adding a few extra. We up the upper body with the rotation there, back and forth. We can think about using a club, choking down on the club. We can lunge forwards and backwards, rotating backwards, rotating the upper arm. As I step forwards, the upper arm rotates down. As I step back, everything rotates outwards and back. So it's there and back. The other way is lunge forward and backwards. Lunge forward and backwards. Something similar to that is if you take, let's say you take a towel, here's a pillow, squeezing the elbows together as hard as you can and reaching up as hard as high as you can and back down. So you take your towel, keep it in between the elbows, squeeze as hard as you can, reach it up, and back down to activate your back muscles.